Okay, that means Nikki and Arik and Shane and Ashley, one of you through to the grand finale and one of you will be in the dance-off.
Yep, here we are again. Me staring down the barrel of having to dance for my life to stay in the competition. But let's see how we got to this moment.
2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 below. 2, 3.
So, I've been given the quick step, which is a complete departure from last week's rumba. And I'm excited. It's going to be happy and upbeat and up-tempo. Even though last week, I will admit, was kind of hot. But this is fun. Look at it. I'm doing cartwheels and shit. But I was so tunnel visioned at this point, I might have let my friends down.
Nikki, she's upstairs.
Nikki, where the fuck are you? You coming for dinner?
Seriously, it's a bit soft. We've all had one outside.
Where the fuck are you?
I was in the rehearsal space trying to work out how the hell to do a quick step in a miniskirt. I don't know if you know much about ballroom dancing, but in the quick step, you're meant to have a dress down to your ankles. You're not meant to see what your legs are doing. So this is where I go, it's a conspiracy, man, because I kept getting critiqued on my legs when you should never have seen my bloody legs. For example, in this rehearsal, you might notice I stuffed up my leg. Shouldn't have known that. And you might notice here I might be saying a few words that I shouldn't say. Meanwhile, backstage,
Jade here. We're
We've two different eras.
She's hogging the mirror.
I am sorry.
I would
it's
too.
a great
if I looked
selfie
like
light.
Wait, I'm trying to get in the light.
Get in the light. You deserve it.
But yeah,
Look at us. Look at us. Two different eras.
and the narcissism continues with the quick photo shoot for publicity before I get whisked away to start the show.
Welcome back, everyone. Let's keep this party going. Next up, it's Nikki Osborne and Arik Goodkin, who've been training for the hardest quick step in history, according to Arik. Let's see how they went.
You're gonna love this week. It's fast-paced, energetic.
none of this hip stuff.
None of this slow business. Boom, 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 boom. That's it.
In the other dances, like the last one, I was going internally berserk, but I feel like with the quick step, it feels the most natural to me and that I'm most comfortable in.
And put up in the middle a little bit now.
What do you mean? What are you doing? Just when I think I've got it, he's like, nah. That makes me want to vomit. So we spent 3 days on the current routine and he's just scrapped half of it. So I'm learning an extra 50% more today.
No time to be safe. We're gonna go out with the hardest quick step in history. I think she can handle more.
I wouldn't say it was the hardest quick step in history, but it was bloody hard for me because he kept changing the thing.
I honestly don't know how I can learn all of this new routine and nail it on the night.
Bum, bum, bum.
Please welcome to the floor, Nikki Osborne and Arik Goodkin, dancing the quick step.
What the hell am I wearing? Oh, wait a minute. Magic!
Well, sometimes I go out by myself.
At this point in the competition, I'd decided that I was going home, so I just wanted to enjoy every second of this dance.
What you doing? And in my head, I paint a picture.
See that right there? That is genuine joy.
Since I come on home, well, my body's been a maze, and I miss you.
And the crowd were clapping the whole way through. I think it was just a really nice experience for everyone in the room.
I'm making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over?
You might notice that the lift is different to everything in rehearsal. It might be because my back is rooted. All right, they were right. The legs look good. Moving on. I only had one last step to execute. There it is, got it. The confetti's falling.
Why don't you come on over,
Arik and Nikki. Oh my goodness, you two. First of all, how incredible do they look, right? This is one of my favourite outfits ever. If only it came in yellow. It would be so nice. It's stunning. Highlighter for you, Arik. Working at an RSL club shortly.
I look like a taxi.
Taxi. Now, Arik is a very competitive person, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like working in middle management. Like, the better you do, the more they raise the bar. You never get, like...
Nailed it. All right, let's get some thoughts from our judges. Craig.
Well, it certainly wasn't perfect. The top line needed to be a little bit quieter, especially through things like when you're leaping, the jetés, for instance. You can't use your shoulders to get up there. Everything has to happen below the waist, darling. It got a little bit polkery. There was a bit of gapping.
The only gapping I saw was a box gap. It's not my fault.
As well throughout. But I've got to say, you are fleet of foot. The energy was spectacular. And, you know, you are, Nikki, a great, great dancer. You really are.
Thank you, Craig. Mark.
Well, the foot speed change is what I loved, from the quick actions to the slow, which helps us pick out the music while you're dancing. It was spot on in time. I loved it. And the rondes were excellent for a girl who hasn't danced. And here you are doing rondes, both legs, forward and back. I just think you're wonderful. Arik, you are right to push her. She has the talent to do that. Fabulous. Wow.
Thank you. Thank you, Mark. Shana.
Nikki, you are by far, for me, the most improved in this competition. It is unreal. You're doing a quick step with so much speed, precision, timing, and you were on the money with it. Legs, in control, all the things we talked to you about. A beautiful top line. Yes, sometimes you could push out a little bit more, but my God, you are so wonderful to watch, and I see how much it means to you standing there listening to us.
It's because I've realised how lonely I am as a stand-up comic on tour.
And how hard you're working with and for Arik for this, and I so appreciate you for it. I love you for it.
Thank you.
Those comments were pretty good on the whole.
They were solid.
Solid. Okay, now we need to back it up with some scores. So why don't you head up and see Chris while we take a look back.
Quick step to the hardest judges. The judges' scores, please.
Will the judges please reveal their scores? Craig Revel Horwood.
8.
An 8 from Craig is incredible.
Helen Ritchie.
8.
Shana Burgess.
9.
Mark Wilson.
9.
But where's my bloody 10?
Wow. You guys are now in highlighter on the top of the leaderboard on 34. How about that?
Oh, really? You'd think after this effort we'd be a shoo-in for the grand finale. But no, after me, they started handing out 10s like they were condoms at the Olympic Village. Now, that put us in the bottom 4 and facing having to dance off again to not go home. But we still had the audience vote, and it came down to this.
I can now reveal, Nikki and Arik, you are going through to the grand finale. Well done.
Well, Nikki looks stunned and Arik is equally shocked but happy.
Thank you.
I think the shock is from the fact that throughout my whole career I've had so many knockbacks and letdowns, and I've always been the also-ran to all the stars around me. So actually getting through didn't feel real or like my karma.
Oh my God. So I had the semi-finals tonight. I'm losing my voice. And it was so competitive. But I'm going through the grand finale. I'm exhausted.
And we only had 2 days to learn a whole new dance. Off to a great start. Oh, that's right. I decided to go home in a blaze of hotness. You want to see the grand finale? Like and subscribe, and I want to hear what you have to say in the comments.